Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be trying to beat Carlos Sainz's pole lap from the 2023 Singapore Grand Prix. The time to beat is a 1:30.984. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So this first lap that we're doing now is only without any setup, so this is just default setup that the game gives you. And down into turn 1 now, we brake, down into 4th gear, get good rotation into this right hand, downshift to 3rd, and then get on the power as soon as possible. Now we have this right hander coming up, which you want to try and avoid the curb on the inside, otherwise it may compromise your exit. Now at the end of this straight we have a left hander. I take this in 3rd, and you can ride the curb on the outside as well. Through this left hander you want to carry as much speed as possible, keeping it very close to the wall. Now this is the tricky part of the circuit. I take this left hander in 4th gear and then quickly downshift to 3rd for this right hander, but you really want to try and avoid the curb on the inside. Now through this part you want to keep it very tight to the wall on the right hand side, drop down to 3rd gear and get good rotation, maybe even 2nd gear for some. Very early on the power into the straight so you can make sure to maximise your speed. Now for this part we downshift into 3rd gear, which takes us into the newly added track layout. There's nothing much here, just a straight with no DRS, it takes you into the final corners of the circuit. Okay, for the final section of the circuit, I take it in 3rd gear, and you can get on the curbs quite a lot on the exit, just make sure you keep it close to the wall, and then a long left hand up onto the final straight. So that lap was a 1:31.626. As I said before, this was a default setup, so I wasn't expecting to beat it, but now we'll put on the real setup and see what we can do. Just a really quick one before we get into this lap, literally 99.8% of you are not subscribed to the channel. It would really mean the world to me if you could, and you can always unsubscribe afterwards. Okay, that's enough, let's get into this lap. Okay, so heading into turn 1 here, I could already tell such a difference to the setup, just had so much more grip. The traction was a lot better, I could tell I was going to improve a lot on this lap. We had great rotation through there, managed to get on the power very early. Into this right hander now, we managed to avoid the inside curve and get very close to the wall, which gave us a good run onto the straight. Into this left hander we took a little bit of the inside curve, and we actually didn't take any of the outside curve this time. Got great rotation through this corner, accidentally clipped the inside curve a little bit, but we didn't lose too much time from it. Now for the horrible part of the track again. We hit the inside curve a little bit on that corner, but it could have been much worse. And then into this hard braking zone, we lock up the front tyres a little bit, but it wasn't too much. Got pretty nice rotation through that corner and got on the power nice and early. Now coming up to the final few corners, we actually do clip the wall on the exit here, but we'll pretend we didn't see that happen. And with this setup we really just chucked the car into this left hander, all the way up to the finish line, and we set a 1:29.985, which beats Carlos Sainz's lap by exactly 0.999 seconds. Thank you so much for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.